'cause you and I will never fade. And I could be what you wanna be, and I can feel but you lie for me. Take me to a place I'm calling for. Open up the doors I'm knocking on. No, I'm losing control. Be the one to leave my fantasy. Show you crave your hands all over me. No, I'll never let go. 'Cause now I'm falling for love. I'm tired of being what you want me to be, feeling so faithless, lost under the surface. You don't know what you're expecting of me, but under the pressure of walking in your shoes. Caught in the undertow, just caught in the undertow, and every step that I take is another mistake to you. Afraid to lose control, 'cause everything that you thought I would be is falling apart right in front of you. Caught in the undertow, just caught in the undertow. Every step that I take is another mistake to you. And every second I waste is more than I can take. I've become so numb, I can feel you there. I become so tired, so much more aware. I'm becoming there. All I want to do is be more like me and be less like you. Become so numb, I can feel you there. I become so tired, so much more aware. I'm becoming there. All I want to do is be more like me and be less like you.
Just gotta get everything popped out here. Here we go. What's going on, everybody? How y'all doing? We want to pull some news and everything up over ya. Make sure our sound levels are pretty solid. Let me know what you guys think. We've got a few Michael Jordan, Brandon Fierk. What's going on? Make sure you guys hit that like button. First time on the channel, please consider hitting subscribe. Let's get all the mic and everything going. Let's get it all right. There we go. Good to see y'all. I haven't done a live stream in quite some time, so I'm really hoping that today pops off a little bit. I know it's 1:30 Eastern here for me. A lot of people have work. I don't have work. Let me test these sound levels, make sure everything's good. Not much music going on. Let's get that music going. What's going on, Richard? How's it going, man? We're just going to hang out for a few minutes. Wait till some people get in. See how that does. Let's see how we go from there. Any update about Claude Pie? I don't have a Claude Pie one. See, we manifesting algo being used by Amazon. So, yeah, they should, right? They absolutely should be used by Amazon. But hopefully that's going to get some pumps going. We got some updates today looking at the Algorand Foundation. I want to get that there. One thing that I've been talking about in my videos, we'll talk about that here a few times today, is it looks like that... oh, wait. The most important part. There we go. Let's make sure that we still have good sound here. Not really. You guys can't hear the music. Oh, well. I can hear the music, and it's fun for me. I really want some music added. That's what I'm trying to do here. Gosh, I'm so unprofessional. There. Maybe... Tell me if that's too loud. Tell me if that's too loud on the music there. So, yeah, if I'm reading this correctly, we're going to go into this announcement right here for Algorand while we just wait for some people to get in. I've been saying that in the fourth quarter of 2021 when they released the governance protocol that you're going to be blah, 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 blah. Hey, sip of beer. I've been saying that you'll be able to double dip into the governance protocol and you'll be able to get the rewards and the governance protocol rewards for the fourth quarter of 2021. As of yesterday, it looks like that's no longer the case. Well, actually, it looks like it's been a while. I just haven't looked at the news. But it says the Algorand Foundation would like to remind participants in the 200 million staking rewards program that we are now approaching the end of the program and the final distribution of rewards. To qualify for the distribution, accounts must maintain their program minimum balance until August 31st of 2021. The exact qualifying round until which today we are drinking a whole bunch of that Raging Eagle mango beer, and then we are going to dip out for some poker later tonight at our local bar where we will be imbibing in gin and tonics and White Claws and bomb pots and bomb pops and kamikaze shots, and Thursday's the night to get drunk. Excellent question, Billy Winter. Thank you very much. So yeah, the exact qualifying round until which balance must be maintained will be announced no later than August 15th, 2021. To receive the final distribution of rewards, participants must have completed KYC for the qualified account by Monday, blah, 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 blah. So it looks like, well, this might be something else. Like, this is the staking rewards program, but isn't that exactly what we're using already? And I haven't done KYC or anything like that. Other news for today, Vendible receive Algorand Foundation grant rewards. So that's exactly what Algorand is looking to do with funding these, giving these grants and these rewards. They do have that in their tokenomics, in their budget, which we have talked about before. So very, very solid stuff there. What's going on, everyone? Welcome to the stream. We're just going to see how this goes for a Thursday afternoon, not a Friday night. If your first time, consider hitting that subscribe button. Cheers to you, Billy Winter. Turn on bell notifications. Hit that like button. Let's get some people in here and going. We're going to be looking at helium. I really want some helium experts to jump in so we can talk about some antennas. And that's roughly about it. We're not going to go anything on like my D5s or stuff like that. Actually, you know what? Let's look at Yieldly while we're here. Let's see what we've got for Yieldly. Let's connect our wallet, shall we? All right. Let's see what we're working with. All right, we got some claimable rewards from the Yieldly staking. Let's see what we've got from the No Loss Lataran. We've got another. Where's the draw time? Okay, we've got 66 rewards that we can for Yieldly that we can. The round ends in 8 hours and 32 minutes. So actually, in 8 hours will be the best time for us to claim these rewards. So we're gonna let them sit here. How does Algo compare to Cosmos, holding both full disclosure? Whenever if you like a project or if you like multiple coins, make sure my scheduling is done for work here correctly. If you like multiple coins, there's nothing wrong with holding them. I don't know why I'm trying this on my work computer. I know I did a video a little while ago about Algo. And, hey, here for a beer or several. I do have a few that I will be having, so what's going on, Ed? Yeah. I did a video about, Cardano / ADA versus Algo. And it wasn't really to bash on Cardano. If you're holding Cardano and you're holding Algo or you're holding Cosmos or anything like that, absolutely continue if you believe in the project. That was more of just what us YouTubers like to call clickbait. So that's kind of the goal when we do stuff like that. Let me make sure my employees... I am technically working. Done. So, nothing wrong with holding them. I am technically working, but I'm not driving anywhere, so Alright, also, in other news, we are going to be looking at getting a new PC, just because we released that video yesterday and it gave us potato quality, and then I'm sure the stream is in potato quality now as well. Like, if it is, I'm really sorry. Let's take a look at the quality over here. Let's catch it up to live. Come on, catch up. No? Alright. Okay, cool. Yeah, so we are working on that as well. Alright, so Yieldly. Haven't really checked a lot of our rewards today, so that's kind of what we're also doing while we're on stream. We'll grab those later, and then of course we were looking at the Yieldly staking, where we have 16 Yieldly that we can claim, and we can claim some algo, but if we do that, we're pretty much just covering our fees, so we're going to let that sit for a little bit longer. Some other stuff I got to check real quick while we're on stream. This is something I've been using since 2017. We're not going to talk much about it, but we are holding... Nah, it's not bad. We are holding BTC in here just for the earn. So this is another 4% annual return. And it looks like we're getting about 76 Satoshis a day. How much is that in BTC? I have no idea. Let's see how much I have over here. Probably not a lot. Can't show this too much on screen or else YouTube will flag me. BTC to USD. I appreciate that, Brandon, that the quality's not too bad. All right, so we have $278 in Bitcoin over on that other platform, so that's always fun. And then we have a few little doodads and hangers here. Of course, we got 750 algo over on Yieldly. We are in the BSW and swapping and earning BFG tokens and blah, blah, blah. So we got about another just shy of $1,000 over here, 750 here. I don't really care for this platform. I wish it wasn't. And Yieldly I like. Hey, McNuck69, thank you very much for the super chat, man. Finally caught one of your live streams. Inspired me to get my bag up to 6.3K algo. Congratulations, and thank you so much for the super chat. I highly appreciate it, man. Cheers to you for that, my friend. If I was a better streamer, we also want to pull up our algo wallet. So we've got the 750 over on, because we did get a tip as well. We got the 750 over on Yieldly, and then we have 5,153 algo on our official algo app. We did get a tip on our previous video that said algo video tip for 1 algo, so thank you very, very much for that. I will have to put that up on screen for another algo video. And then let's go ahead and take a look at what algo is looking at today and how we are doing, especially with the market kind of bouncing back to where it needs to be. Let's go here. Algo, Bitcoin's currently sitting at 39,000. You love to see it, ladies and gentlemen. You love to see it. Algo. Algo, you go. Well, I'll go together. Algo's sitting at 84 cents. You know, it's funny that it's sitting there because I did that video where I was like, buy below $1, sell above $1. And then Algo was like, we're never going above $1 for another 6 months. So hopefully we'll see it go above $1 in the fourth quarter to the fourth quarter of 2021 to the first quarter of 2022. Let's see how our volume's going. We always like looking at the volume. Looks like we've been consistently sticking around. We're opening at 85, closing at 84. Opening 84, closing 85. So we are maintaining at least like this price range here and not dropping down to when I first got in at 36 cents. The volume is slowing down. I don't like seeing volume under the 9 figures. I like it when it's over 100 million because that really adds some drive and demand for the coin. It shows me that there's at least some demand and some activity on it as well. So that's something to consider. But I do anticipate this all going crazy the closer we get to the governance protocol. So hopefully we get better. So it looks like they are stocking up their 3.2 billion for the governance protocol. They're not going to release that. That's obviously going to be our rewards until 2030. So very excited for that. That's coming around the corner. If you guys are just joining, welcome. Thank you very much for being here. I'm glad you guys catch a live stream. We'll be having a couple of beers on screen. If I do have to leave the computer for a few minutes, it's only because my wife ordered some booze, and there has to be a functional, reasonable adult over the age of 21 that's here to sign for it. So I will just have to pop off screen just to grab that for a minute. Otherwise, I'm going to stream for, as long as there's people in here talking, I'm going to stream. I'm going to keep talking. I'm going to jabber on. What else do you guys want to take a look at? Let's see how our mining algo is doing. Let's pull this bad boy over. So we are up to 15.1 Algorand mined. And all we've been doing, and we are still actually doing it right now, is we are running our singular GeForce GTX 1050 Ti, which is getting us about 16 algo a month. We want to get ourselves into a position where we can probably get 20 algo like a week. But with our current setup and with our current computer, that's just not feasible. So we are in the process of either just buying a pre-made computer, since GPUs are ridiculously priced and hard to find at the moment, and then just going from there, and hopefully we can get one of those monsters that you guys have left comments about when it comes to mining, blah, blah, blah. And then, of course, we got our little baby ASIC miner pulling some numbers. Where are you at? You're right over here. This one is always fun because we were probably making about like $3 to $4. Making about $4 every 2 days. So this little guy, this little miner down here is right down by my feet. Are you worried about ETH2 in terms of how it's going to affect mining? Not in the least. I am not worried about ETH 2.0 in the least, because you want to know why? We've been waiting for ETH 2.0 since like 2017, and right when it was about to come out for 2021, they pushed it to mid of 2022. So I am not worried about that whatsoever. And plus, with ETH 2.0 coming out, it doesn't eliminate other tokens out there to be mined. So, like, I mean, yeah, I'm doing Ethereum Classic, but Ethereum Classic isn't going to transfer over to ETH 2.0. It's just going to make ETH. Buy refurb Dell G15 laptop with NVIDIA 3060s. Where? On Amazon? Where can I buy one of those? We could take a look at those prices, because I absolutely would. Let's pull it up over here. Refurb Dell G15S or G15. Oh, about $1,000. Refurn from Dell Outlet. Yeah, I'm looking at it right here. So what, they about $1,000 it looks like? Maybe. Might not be a bad way to go. It's a laptop though. See, I want to do another desktop. That way I can swap some stuff out. Or just swap out my desktop completely. And then that way I can do better videos and I can not have potato quality. But I like the idea of the Dell Outlet. That's pretty solid. All right, time to go on OfferUp and find a GPU. I've been farting around on OfferUp for GPUs. That's actually where I built my original, like, really shitty miner. I bought, I bought 4 for, wow. What are those pulling you, if you don't mind me asking? Okay, so you bought 4 of the G15s for $2,700. Okay, so what does one pull for you, if you don't mind me asking that? Because you can also then utilize the CPU and the GPU for the mining there, can't you? Yes, you can. I don't know why I asked it that way. Refurb's not a bad way to go, especially since it's going to be cheaper in price and then you're not going to be worried about her. Hi from Spain. Hola, buenos dias, usted. Have you tried Algorand Faucet? Do you think it could replace the Algo Optimizer? I have looked at the Faucet. No, it won't replace the Optimizer. I have looked at that before. I don't know why I didn't jump into it. I gotta remember why I didn't jump into it. Let me take a look at it. I think it was just because, like, you have to put stuff in or something. I don't know. But no, it won't replace the Algo Optimizer because, A, I'm biased and I actually do know the developer and talk with the developer quite a lot. So I'm a little biased on that one, absolutely. But the Algo Optimizer, we're already looking at plans and ideas to shift over on, that one's gross. We're looking at plans and to shift over when the new governance protocol comes out for us to switch over completely. Enter your wallet address to add your address to the daily coin list. You can submit every 3 hours. Yeah, I haven't really done it yet. What was it for the, what was something I didn't like about it? I think it was where the money comes from. Right now, this is just my personal stash of Algorand. I want to encourage more people to get started with the Algorand. I'm giving away half of my staking rewards. All right, so, ooh, McNuck, again, thank you. Do you live near Apopka, Florida? If so, I might have a place for a helium miner antenna for you. I am about an hour from Apopka, and thank you very much for the super chat. Again, mi amigo. Yep, but I only GPU mine. I got 40. M hash per laptop because they're mobile version. Faucet server error happens a lot with it, but it works. I'll talk about the faucet in a minute. I want to address McNuck. I am about an hour from Apopka, so I really don't have any way of reaching out with antennas or for a helium miner antenna for you. But if I do get a helium miner and you want, like, if you have a place for me to set up, I can definitely. There's a couple of connections that I have and I know through my buddy Daily Mint where we can submit the address. And, like, this is, like, common knowledge. The only reason why I say connection is because we've actually made contact when we talk with these individuals and they kind of, like, bump us up a little bit. But we put the address in. I'm not going to ask for your address on the stream, obviously. That wouldn't, personal information. And then they will go through and they will see if that's a profitable address and then send out a miner, and then we split the profits. Most of the times, usually 80% to them, 20% to them, but we can kind of work out a better deal. And that's just so I don't have to wait the 13 to 18 weeks of shipping time for another another helium miner. So the reason why I think the Algomizer and the faucet, why I think the Algomizer is a better project for is because the Algomizer doesn't require a fund of Algorand to come through. Did we get a tip? No. Okay, I just want to make sure if anyone's using that QR code, I did not do anything wrong. The Algo, that's what I didn't like about here, is it kind of wants people to put in Algo so that way it can faucet out to everyone else. It's not a Ponzi or anything or a pyramid scheme like that. It makes sense when it comes to the reward platform. Faucet, blah, 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 blah. It makes sense when I'm just gonna move to Florida. Yeah, man, move to Florida and move like around my area. If you place orders on Dell laptop by calling customer service, you get a 2% discount if you order more than one at a time. I might do that. I'm going to be going down to Hard Rock to play some poker on Saturday, and I'm going to be using some crypto money just because I can and I want to, and I love poker, and I'm going to play the 2 5 tables and see how I do. And then based on how well I do, I'm probably going to turn that profit into... I'm going to turn that profit into... Mind if Tron just sent me a telegram. I'm going to turn that profit into a... building another gaming PC or just buying a pre-built or, one of the Dells, which I like the pricing there. So... as long as it's reasonable to get an ROI on that. Oops, meant Dell outlet. I know what you mean. Yeah, I know what you mean. I got it pulled up on the second screen over here. But yeah, so the faucet requires people, and like it says right now, the funding is coming from this individual's personal stash, which is great. More power to you for promoting, for promoting and building on the Algorand blockchain. And why the ads and the ads and affiliate links and all that stuff. But like I did the video on this yesterday. Not yesterday. I did the video on this week, and I get where this guy's coming from. If there's a scenario where he can have 25 million Algorand, almost 26 million Algorand stashed, in a wallet address, and then have the rewards pay out, because this is about a payout of about 27 million Algo a week. Let's get that exact number. And so if that's how the Algo faucet wants to operate, absolutely. Saw a decent deal at Costco for an HP pre-built. Yeah, Costco and Sam's Club and BJ's and all that stuff have good pre-builds. Yeah, so if he got to a situation where the faucet had like 25 million Algo stacked in there and it was dripping out 28,000 rewards a week, even daily, that would be optimal. So, but the reason why I think the optimizer is, it's apples to oranges realistically, because the optimizer is just there for you to automatically have a transaction done on your behalf to, it's there automatically to have a transaction done on your behalf to compound your Algo rewards. And there doesn't really need to be a balance there. Is it eventually going to be something that could be self-sustaining with the amount of people that are using it, with 5.2 thousand people that send one Algo in there, and the fee to do that transaction is going to be covered by the rewards at that wallet? Absolutely. But we got to see what happens when the governance protocol comes out and what we kind of flip this over to. Whereas the faucet is just this individual's big stack. Like I said, good on him. He's going to have a website that's got traffic where you can have the ad revenue, and all that is absolutely great. And I am definitely a lot more selfish to where I wouldn't set up a faucet in this scenario to drip out my personal holdings unless the ad revenue was greater just because. So that's, long story short, both are fantastic dApps and smart contracts built on the Algo and Algorand blockchain. I just see that the functionality of the Algo optimizer gives it longevity versus the algo faucet. Because if there's no activity on the algo faucet and people aren't putting in anything to give out, it's really like it's donations. I'm reading the word right there. This could be dead in the water unless it's a buttload like Yieldly with its 25 million, with its lottery paying out 23,000 a week, with them getting a weekly 28,000. So they're pulling 5,000 algo just by doing this. That's fantastic. I want to be part of the Yieldly team. All right, what else? Let's look at helium for a minute. Where's mine? Ta-da! All right, how are we doing? All right, so we are going to be doing a video. Ooh, what did we get? What time frame was this? Stop lagging. So I will say, since I've switched over to the LMR-400 cord, we have consistently been seeing these little tiny helium transactions like every 6 hours or so. We're not necessarily getting any activity by witnessing or getting challenges or anything like that, but I'm not holding my breath on that ratio until we get that 5 dBi out. Because we can see we're sending all these beacons, but until we get that 5.8 dBi antenna up in the attic and up and going, we're not going to start seeing anything crazy. So I really do. I have seen a nice miner upgrade. You mentioned that contacting helium, they'd send a miner if the location is profitable. Yes, so it's not helium. Ooh, someone sent a 2 Algorand tip. Who did it? You've been a huge help maximizing algo rewards. Thank you and cheers. Thank you very much and cheers to you as well. Go set up a miner in that park south of your house. Like right over here. Here, right? Yeah, here. This is the park right here. It's not a bad way to go. Why isn't that showing me the hexagons? Show me the damn hexagons. Default. Thank you. Why are you not showing me the hexagons? Oh, well. Where's my other miner? What the heck? What the ass? I'm going to refresh this. Really can't wait for my 5 dBis, my 5.8 dBis to come in. Like, that's going to be glorious. No! Stop it! Wow, there's 101,000 miners now online. That's crazy. The only problem with the park is it's actually, no, the park is still up high elevation as well. We don't start seeing lower elevation. Bought a 5.8 antenna. Yes, I've got 2 of them. And were you saying that the shipping was $40 for 1 antenna as well? I don't know why the Explorer is being stupid. I can't even see any of my stuff. You probably need to buy at least 20 hotspots for helium to be worth it. I disagree. I've seen, if this thing would freaking load, I've seen some people with 1 hotspot go insane. Let's just go to the old one. What is that lighter colored square? Where? What? What, this? I can't even find, my miner's not even on here anymore. What is going on with you, man? I'm gonna go with the legacy one for a minute. At least this one, like, this is the legacy. Is the network down or something? Why is it only showing like 4 hotspots? Mine's not even on here. Let's look at the app. Let's make sure it's not my computer. Ooh. My other hotspot has a little bit of activity as well. My other hotspot is at 0.75 helium for 1 month, and my home hotspot, which I can't even pull up on the damn screen, is at 1.32, and that's the one where we've been farting around with a few things. Oh, what am I doing? What am I doing with my life? I wanted to see if the app was working here. I don't know if it's my computer or... No, it's working here. So, yes, if you are a lone wolf and you are in your own little area, then absolutely you would need, like, 25 is the maximum witnesses that you can have. So you would need a good handful of hotspot miners placed strategically around you and around your hexagon outside of 350 meters, bouncing back and forth all day. But if this was working, like it's not... Okay, are we working now? You sure do not need 20 hotspots. Location is 100% key. So I want to, obviously Florida doesn't have 3 hotspots. Maybe the network just needed a big reset. No, because it was fine on the app. And every time I zoom in, it's like, I don't know what I'm doing. I'd love to show an example. Are we fixing ourselves yet? No, we're not. Let's just click on this hotspot over here in Orlando. Like, Orlando's got some serious hotspots. Is it down? Did the network just poop out? Is that why nothing's going on? Daily Mint, are you seeing the same thing I'm seeing right now? I have 3 miners and at 740 and not even 30. Holy shit, dude. That's insane. I mean, you've got some key placement, though. Like, I'm not pulling yours up on screen, obviously. But from what you showed me. Look at this guy. He's got $6 in the last, 24 hours. Last 7 days, he's got $57. Last 30 days, he's got $73. And he's only 1 miner. Bouncing off of this guy, who's non-existent right now. Wow, what a time to do a live stream, and then the whole network's just like, nah. I should go back to him so I could see. Well, I am with him. What is he? Oh, he's only got a 2.3 dBi at 4 meters up, so that means he's got maybe something sitting on a flagpole out in front of his house. Maybe it's at the top of his mailbox. Just doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Dude, 740, and you drop 1,500. You're already halfway to your ROI. That's incredulous. I don't even know if that's the right usage of that word. I want to say incredible, but I'm really kind of peeved right now that I can't pull up any of the network. Yeah, it's not even 30 days for you. It's going to be 30 days for me in 2 days, and I am at... I need my calculator. Maybe it is my computer. 1.32 plus 0.81 equals... Alright, so I'm at least at 2. And I think the current price is like $12. Yeah, 30 days, $25, baby. Yeah. There we go. But that's because I'm essentially being a lone wolf. And I can't even show it. Because it won't even show up on the map. Nobody's updating the antenna in the app yet. Yeah, it costs like $5 to update the antenna. $12.36 right there. Well, this is fun. Anyone else using the Helium Explorer and getting the same shit that I'm getting? Or is it just me? Let's just find an area where we can prove that you don't need one. Like, this makes no sense. Obviously, New York is going to have nothing. Totes my goats. But yeah, I mean, you just sit on top of one of these buildings with a good antenna. You can ping, 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 ping. You don't need to have 20 helium. The app map is working, but on the website, it's acting strange. Okay. Yeah, and I think the app map, say that 5 times fast. The app map is working because it's delayed as all hell. So, but the actual one is acting stupid because I can't even find my miner, which is in this general area. And then my other miner is in this region as well. Yeah, because you don't even have hexagons or anything like that. Well, I need another beer. Right back. All right, I'm back. What are these buttons? Oh, hey, subscribe. Yeah. Still waiting for mine. Come on, November, hopefully. When did you order yours? Cash in, cash out? That's the only reason why I'm not probably ordering another one. Like, I've got the crypto set aside. Not really set aside. I've got the crypto hanging out over here in BuySwap. And this is where, like, I'm like, well, I could buy another one. I also like this APY at the moment. I could buy another one, but I don't want to wait that extra, like, 4 to 5 months for it. Especially since I still have so much work to do on my first two to get them, like I'm not an expert in my first two yet. Like, we're doing so much trial and error that I'm hoping with this 5.8 and this LMR cable and being in the attic. I know everyone's like, put it outside, put it outside, put it outside. And trust me, we're going to get it outside. But right now it's just a little harder for me to get this one outside than it is to get this one outside because my in-laws live in a manufactured home. And April, oh, okay, all right. Who'd you order it from? I'm still not at ROI though because I ordered 2 more, but have no idea when they will show up. Yeah, good point. My in-laws live in a manufactured community, so it's nice and flat, and all the homes are the same size, like the same height there. Like literally, all their homes are the same flat level, but they're sitting at the top of a hill. Like I said on my video yesterday, I believe they are about 20 meters above sea level, higher than me. Which is fine because we have this divot between our houses because I'm in this community right here and they're in this one right here. BuySwap added 2 more launch pools this morning. CalChip, okay. Yeah, BuySwap, I'm only in, what'd they add? Ooh, TRX, 500 BSW, and max 10 BSW. Yeah, as long as you keep adding those, and I think BuySwap is up to, what, 88 cents? Yeah. But I'm only in the BFG one and this one, and Nebra. Okay. All right, yeah. I went with Helium. We're all in Helium, dumbass. I went with Bobcat just because, everyone's saying, oh, the transaction is, like, hard to do and you have to do it with crypto. It was super easy, and it came through so quick. And I ordered mine right before it was, like, I think it was, like, what, 9 weeks for us daily mint? Whereas everyone else, it was, like, after May 1st. Nabox was the new one. Yeah. Oh. Over here on BuySwap, yeah. I ordered 5 Syncrobits through SB North America from April 13th to 23rd. I was total noob and had no idea I could buy direct from Syncrobit. Yeah, there was a few people that that were like scammed that way as well. And I was in a Facebook group. I was moderating a Facebook group that I got invited to back in 2017 when I first started doing crypto, when I only had like 200-300 subscribers, and it was called Crypto Gurus. And there's a scam site out there called Crypto Gurus that are scamming people, saying they have in hand helium miners, and then, you know, oh, you pay me now and we'll send them out in the next like 3 or 4 days. So all these people were getting confused, thinking that this Crypto Gurus was not mine, but the one that I was like moderating and responding to was the same Crypto Gurus as the one scamming. So I had all these people getting into this Facebook group and sending these nasty, dirty messages to me, and I'd have a few like drinks and be like, the fuck? Oh shit, the halving is in 2 days and 6 hours. For some reason, my brain is still stuck in like 2020 mode where time is supposed to be crawling, but really August is 2 days and 6 hours away. Man, I don't know if that's my brain or if that's all the drinking. Anywho. In regards to pooters, what else? So we've got the helium miners going. We've got our beautiful little ASIC miner going. We've got our GPU miner going, which we do want to get another PC to get even better mining. And what I probably should do is do things like take super chats and my YouTube money this time around to get a computer for it. That way I can bring you guys even more content. What else did I want to look at? Thankfully, SB North America is a legit distribution partner of Syncrobit. Yeah, that's good then. I mean, I'm assuming that you did all of your own research first before just diving right in. So as long as you did that, that's pretty solid. Let's make sure I've got everything else I need over here. Just looking at something on me telephone. My telephone. Boop. Music stopped for a second. It's like, the fuck? Alright. Syncrobits, and they're kind of, you got antennas for them? You doing the 5.8 dBIs for them? What are you doing with your Syncrobits? Looks like someone using my link yesterday bought 4 antennas, so that's cool. And then someone else bought another antenna. So I'm wondering who bought those 4 antennas. Ordered 3 on April 19th and got them on June 29th. I ordered 2 more on April 25th and have no idea when I will get them. Yeah, April 25th was... I'm hearing a lot... What's going on, Robert? Sup? Cheers to you, my friend. I'm hearing a lot about that. I know that they announced... How does what? I know they announced that any orders done after May 1st, we were in that, like 16 to 24 week wait period, and any orders before May 1st was 8 to 12 weeks, because I ordered mine on April 16th and I got them on like June 29th, and then which was a month ago, and it took that extra cheers, buddy. I taught my daughters cheers, my 2 twins, so it's so cute. Like, if they have their, what's good, yo? What's going on? Just playing crazy. So it's adorable. If they, we want them to drink their juice or their milk and stuff, and they're not drinking, all I do is I grab my beer, because I'm a, good dad, and I drink around my kids, and I go, cheers, and then my little girls run up and get their bottles, because they're 2, and they're like, cheers, and then they come and clink it with me, and then they, it's like, we're not teaching them good habits. So, as soon as they start getting booze, I'll be like, cheers, blah, blah, blah. Just like Dad used to do it. Don't worry, girls. Here's a stream of your dad cheersing and drinking booze on the internet. Aren't you proud? Of course they are. Their dad's following their dream and doing what he loves. I really wish the website would come back. Let's all write an angry letter. Like, I can't show anything. At all. I'll be mounting them outside for sure. Haven't ordered any antennas yet, though. Need to. Alright, are we doing better now? Well, if you're following me on the channel, I should be getting my... Let's do a tracking update on my 5.8s. Let's see where they're at. As of when I checked last night, they were in China. Rack Wireless, Track My Order. They left China yesterday at like 5:28 a.m. Alright, so there's no trends, there's no updates yet. They say as of 5:53 a.m., I think China time, they're in Guangzhou, China, but they're in transit. I think we were anticipating them to be here mid-next week. So when I get them mid-next week, I will install mine in my attic. And then over the weekend, I will install the other one at my in-laws' house and actually have that outside. Because I do have the external equipment. Hang on. Show us on camera. I did do a YouTube short on this, but I do have the satellite mount. It kind of looks like an erect wiener. And, well, to be more accurate, I can kind of like swivel it to the left there, and I could pee around a corner. Yeah, there you go. That's like, so I've got it cool, so I can mount it, on my side of my house, and then like raise or lower it. And it's got that 16-inch extension, so that way my house has like that lip. I don't have gutters, but I've got like that lip that's probably about like 8 inches out, so I can then at least get this down and then up and get my antenna straight up on it. My in-laws' house don't. So I don't think I'll need to. My 5.8 came in, still waiting for my 2 Bobcats. I ordered them June 30th. Oh, my friend. You're probably going to get those like in 2022. But yeah, so I've got this for my house because I need to get over that lip. My in-laws, I just need to get like, I've got the base that comes with it, so. But I needed that extra, length and girth. That's what she said. So I've got that ready to go. Put those back. Alright, so yeah, so as soon as, trust me, the intent is there to install those antennas outdoors. And I have the lightning arresters. I think one's going to be delivered today and one's going to be delivered tomorrow. So I ordered one, and I was like, yeah, I only need one, because right now mine's in the attic. But I was like, but you're going to install it outdoors, so why not just get it now? And they're on sale for they were like $5 off when I got them the other day, so that made me kind of happy. Also, if you guys need the antennas, link in the description of this stream. Save yourself 5%. You can also save yourself 5% on like the rack miners, the rack external, protection boxes, all that stuff. Woo, hiccups. Hiccups. What's going on, all the new viewers? And if you guys are subscribers to the channel, thank you very much. If you're not subscribers to the channel, please take a moment to consider hitting that subscribe button and ever so gently clicking on the bell notification as we do videos weekly. We haven't done a stream in like a month. First time I've actually had like a full-blown Thursday off. I used to love doing streams all the time. I wish the stream could be in better quality, except the Helium website's not working. How long was your ROI? I'm not even close to ROI. Where'd you get your arresters? I got them on Amazon. They've got two types on Amazon. I've got the standard, like they had like one for like 29 bucks. I bought the one that was regularly 19. I got it for 15. Lightning arresters are cut and dry. You really can't go wrong with it. And then I've got, I also bought, hang on. This came in yesterday. Most of the stuff I've been getting is on Amazon. There's a, as a YouTuber, I watch like, have you tried, I have not tried Yieldly Bridge. You can exchange your Yieldly for Ethereum. It's a minimum of 43k Yieldly to exchange and costs approximately 31 algo. I haven't used it, but was testing it without a transaction. No, I'd probably send my Yieldly over to Uniswap for it, or which one has Yieldly on there? And then I also have the grounding wire, which I also bought on Amazon. I think this was 15 bucks. So that way, when I get my lightning arrestor, this will just run down to like my in-laws' aluminum. I'll like probably cut it in half and run it, and then screw it into their aluminum, or the like a metal. I'll run this down their lanai. Thank you. That's the word I was looking for. Lanai. I'll run it down their lanai and then put like something in the ground to like ground it. So, but I got that on Amazon as well. 15 bucks. 25 feet of grounding cable. Realistically, on Amazon, with a lot of stuff you get, you can't go wrong. Like the adapter that I got, the female or the male or the female to female adapter that I got, that was like $8 on Amazon. But I don't need that anymore. I did my first antenna because that shitty cable. I don't recommend anymore getting the cables on Amazon. I went cheap the first time, and I'm really out 15 bucks, which I don't consider myself out 15 bucks. It was trial and error, and it allowed me to bring content to YouTube. And then I just went and spent the full money on this bad boy. I know my video yesterday was potato quality, but this is a monstrous cable. I love this song whenever it's played. Not necessarily this version. I love the Bastille version. But yeah, we got this monster on USA Coax, which I should get an affiliate link from them, because this one. Someone tries to steal your purse, clock them over the head with this, and you're putting them in the hospital. My wife comes in my office and sees all these cables and wires laying around. She's like, what, are you filming another season of Dexter? I'm like, I don't know. But yeah, anywho, if this is your first time here, please consider hitting that subscribe button, turn on bell notifications. We post videos weekly. Definitely, if you haven't liked this stream, I would appreciate it if you give that a thumbs up really quick. We've got 20 viewers and 13 likes, so there's a few of you out there that are slacking. But what else you guys want to talk about? I don't have much else going on because of the fact that the website for Helium is not working. Will be interesting to see what price changes, if any, will happen next week to Helium. Yeah, especially with the halvening coming up. I wonder if the halvening, however you want to pronounce it, will slow down people's demand of the Helium miners, and then we can go through and then scoop them all up. That'd be pretty cool to see. I mean, it would suck if it goes down in price, but... And it's crazy, too, like, watching all these videos. I hate this. Watching all these videos of YouTubers that, like, had their Helium set up before when the price was like $3 or $4. Algo governance. Can you do it via your wallet? Yes, you can do it via your wallet. Of course, my wallet's not going to be on screen because it's on my phone, but this is my wallet address. There's also a QR code and a wallet address in the description of this video. If you want to send any algo tips, you're more than welcome to, and I appreciate it. Hey, Bobcat said on Twitter that my new miners should be shipping tomorrow. Hooray! So what's going to happen, very similar to, congratulations, Daily Man. I'm glad you're getting your other miners, so that way you can just, make more money than me. You dick. So what'll happen is you will be required to send a 1 algo transaction from your wallet to the Algo Governance Protocol website that they will have set up, and that will elect you into the governance protocol. Also, I did a quick trip to respond to my tweet. Haha. Do you know if the Uniswap app on the Play Store is legit? There's no reviews yet. Being that I'm a dirty, gross, disgusting Apple iPhone user, I'm not sure. That would be a better question for Mind of Tron, and I know he's not watching this because he is an Android user, and he said today that he's deleting Facebook off of his phone so he can have more room for crypto apps. Ha, I love you. But yeah, so with the governance protocol, you'll just send 1 algo. It'll then have them run your algo wallet address on the blockchain and verify how much algo you have in there. And you'll be able to commit your algo as votes, and it'll verify if you have the algo to commit as votes, so on and so forth. And that'll be the wallet you get paid out to. So yes, you will be able to use your wallet. And that includes the official Algo Android wallet and the official Algo iPhone wallet, which, like I said, I'm a dirty, gross iPhone user. So thanks for hitting the like button, guys. I appreciate it. See everyone hitting that there. Algo and Yieldy for life. What's going on, Lisa Mello? The color mellow yellow. Well, Algo, absolutely. Abso-freaking-lutely. Yieldy, I'm excited for. Ooh, we got 67 in rewards. Oh, don't you know? But yeah, no, I appreciate it. I'd love to hit the lottery. I've been thinking about putting another 150 algo into Yieldy, but I have told myself that with the 5,000 algo that I'm holding on to over... Yeah, in my actual official algo wallet, I will never have that balance go below 5,000. I did want to get to the 10,000 algo club, but then I kind of got sidetracked with things like BuySwap and Helium, and compounding my Bitcoin over on Free Bitco, Betfury divs, Moolah divs, Wink divs. Geez, so many divs all over the place. It's nice that we're probably pulling a nice pretty chunk of change every day for my crypto hopper payouts and stuff like that I put in there. Let's say that Bitcoin hit... Oh, I can't do it that way. I better do it this way. $1 million. We'll just round up. That's going to be $7,000. Obviously, it's not going to hit $1 million, but... So that's what I have over here. How many Helium hotspots you got? How much you aim to have? I have 2, and I want 2 more. The reason why I want 2 more... Explorer only showing newly added hotspots last update. Okay, so good. Now we have finally an error. Now we finally have an error. The only reason why I want 2 more... And unfortunately, we're not going to be able to see it on screen, but I've got it committed to memory. So these are newly added hotspots today. Let's go into our area of town to see if they added more. Is because, A, make sure I'm finding my neighbor. Yeah, okay. So A, I've got 1 here. I've got 1 here. I've got someone that's got 2 over here. So these 2 are going to connect. I think, no, he's down in here. Yeah. So these 2 will be able to talk. When I get the 5 dBi, there's no 5.8 dBi. There's no reason why these 2 won't be able to talk. But one of my subscribers left a comment saying that he lives in this general region, and I actually have a buddy of mine, a really close buddy. He's also my doctor, who lives in this region right here. And he said that he would be willing to let me put a hotspot miner in there. And I told him if it pings off and stuff, it's only $1 in power a month, right? So I told him, I'll just give you your $1 a month. So I want to put 1 here because there's 3 hotspots in this region over here. There's the subscriber is doing stuff down in here, or is he down over here? He's pretty much in this area right here. So he's setting up some stuff, and then there's another couple over here.
So really, there's like 8 hotspots around me of my 2. So there's like 8 hotspots around me in my little area, which if I get like super top of the roof, like 20-foot extension pole, 1 meter coax cable, so that way I have minimal signal loss. There's no reason why I wouldn't be able to hit any of this stuff, because these are all within 10 miles. So I want 2 because I would put 1 at my doctor's house right here, and then the bar that I play poker at every night is right over here. Not every night, every Thursday is right over here, and they would probably let me put a hotspot miner in there and connect to their internet, and then I could actually get on the roof of that strip mall and put an antenna there, so that way that would bridge the gap, because it's right here, the shopping plaza is right here, Sandmine Road right here, and then my one hotspot's there, my other hotspot's there, so then I've got 2 or 3 bouncing off each other. And then hopefully I've got the one down at my doctor's house bouncing off of a whole bunch as well. So that's kind of the goal. That's why we want another 4. Like I'm good with spending like $2,000. Oh, I gotta check something else. I'm good with spending $2,000 on this before getting any form of ROI. And I've already spent $1,000. So that's just where I'm at. This won't connected. Let's go. Hopefully I'd answer your question. Big plans. Ooh, big brain. It's big brain time, baby. Yeah. All right, so we're connected. Yay, Tron! I used to be obsessed with Tron. Now I just feel like it's like the retarded step cousin of crypto. Just because all of a sudden I didn't know where their transaction fees went up. Will you show me the damn staking results, you stupid damn it? Wow, they're getting a healthy amount of Tron every day. Huh. I almost regret not going into this platform. Alright. You're pissing me off. 4.2. Whoa! Hang on. Oh, that's my completed auction, right? Yeah. I was like, that's like $200 right there. Same, already in 110. Yeah, because I'm in for my 2 miners for 1,000, and then I'm in for 50, 45, another 100. So I'm in for 1,100 for the shitty cable, the antenna extension, and the shitty 10 dBi. So that's 1,100, and then I just dropped 200 this week for my LMR 400 cables and my 2 5.8 dBis. And a lightning arrestor. So yeah, I'm in for about 1,300. So I really want to start seeing an ROI. I am getting so pissed off right now. My end stakes, okay, and I can't see my regular stake right now. Damn it! I was really hoping I was going to get another 4,000 Tron. Stupid shit. Oh man, running out of steam because I can't show this freaking screen. Stupid. Probably going to stream for another 12 minutes. So if you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, like, subscribe, super chat, Algorand address over on the side of the screen, and address in the description of the video. Tips are all greatly appreciated. This is just embarrassing that I can't pull this up, though. While you're all here, I regret getting into this project, even though it was $200. Really, anything Trayvon James talks about, I should just avoid like the freaking plague. But I only put like 150 into this, so whatever. Not worried about it. I just hate that you have to come back every day by 6 p.m. to claim. Because there's so many times. Uh-oh. Where'd the chat go? I bought my helium miners for my GPU mining profits, luckily. What do you, let me get the chat back. What are you mining, GPU mining? Like, is it a big rig, Mr. H-Crip? If you don't mind me asking. Not to, you know, pry into your personal information or anything, but you can't just spark a conversation like that and not answer the question! There we go. Yeah, this project's stupid and I hate it. It's just a Ponzi scheme. Because it's all Trayvon James. Thanks, Mindatron, for getting me into it, you dick. Ooh, it's thunder. Means we're gonna sit outside and have a cigar. So what, like mining like Kudo miner, or like you actually have like a GPU farm? Are you secretly Voscoin? ASIC miners? I gotta see how my ASIC miner's doing. DX pool. And we want to take a look at the HNS token to see how we're doing on that one, because that was a $299 investment. Let's see how close we are to cashing that, or ROI on that bad boy. I'm at 1.3 gigahashes for 4 rigs. What are you mining? What token? Is that on like Kudo or a token? Handshake's down to 16 cents? Good God, I'm never going to ROI now. I should have sold when I had like 77 cents a pop. It's because HNS is also a worthless token. But we're mining. All right. 528 times 0.16. 84 bucks. All right, now disclaimer. Even though, yes, it says I have 528 HNS that's been paid out to me, and right now it's only worth $84, I did manage to sell at a solid rate. So my first sale was at about $170. All right. And that was when it was at like, I think it dropped to like 59 cents or something like that. Yeah, what exactly where I'm headed looking for cabling in Canada, ETH, till it goes POS. Oh, so yeah, you can mine ETH until mid 2022. Let's see what you're mining. ETH mining calculator. Don't mind me. I'm just showing all your shit on screen now. Next, I'm going to ask you how much your rigs all cost you. STMX, LBC, and a few others. Never going to ROI, and again, ha ha ha. I've gotten some solid LBC, though. 85 a day? Not bad. That's not bad at all, man. So you're making yourself about 30,000, 32,000 a year, right? 24,000 would be... and then another half, roughly. 30,000. Right on the money. Go ahead, bud. Yeah, so you're making yourself 85 a day at current prices? Absolutely. And you've got plenty of time. How much for those 4 rigs? What's your power consumption? That's another thing, too. Unless you're doing like a industrial power kind of thing. This is pissing me off. I'm not going to bother logging with my hotbit. It's stupid and I hate it. Oh well. Keep it mining. Keep it mining. Got another 6 minutes till we can do this. What else are we farting around with? Put a chunk of change into this platform. I have no problem with it, other than the fact that they require an arm and a leg for you to make a minimum withdrawal. I'm in Southern California. It's expensive. Oh, yeah. Hell yeah. That's way expensive. Hopefully you're making some solid change out of it, but... Hot diggity dog, my friend. Oh, everything's all funky. It's funky. Can't withdraw anything. What's our cut look like? 72 cents. That dividend's terrible. Alright, is this back yet? I started with 1060s and 1070s, then made 2x over on the cards and sold them for more when ETH hit 4,100. Hot diggity dog. Yeah, you've got to be cashing in when ETH hit that 4,100. That makes sense, though, because I bought 2 1050 Ti's back in 2017 before the mining craze happened. I spent $100 on 2 1050 Ti's, and I could sell them probably both for about $180 now each. Between like 180 to 200, depending on who I sell it to. So I was very happy with that. And then I built like a little shitty mining rig with 2 1050 Ti's, 4GB Wind Force Super Clock Edition, and 1 750 Ti. And I put it in a shoebox, not a shoebox, but I bought a case of Sam Adams Cold Snap. So it was like a nice hefty, case, or that like 12 or like six packs came in. I think it was, or like it was six packs stacked. So 12 six-packs. And I put the mining rig in that box, and then I had 2 office fans on both sides blowing, so that way the cardboard wouldn't catch fire or anything like that. And at the time, when Bitcoin was at like 3.5 thousand, it was mining itself between like $2 to $3 a day on NiceHash. And so it would have been nice just to hold on to that. But that's really what got me into YouTube, was building that shitty little mining rig, and then I would start doing investments like BitConnect, and I would then make my money work for itself, and then I started YouTubing, and so that's kind of what I did there. So, anywho, probably going to wrap up here in the next few minutes. If you guys have any more questions, comments, concerns, please let me know. Thank you for attending and joining me for a live stream that we haven't done in a while. Sadly, the sun has gone down because we have a beautiful Florida rainstorm coming in, so my lighting is off, and I don't feel like turning anything else on or brighter. Maybe that'll do. Now you can see me? A little bit. Yeah. So, we are going to wrap it up here. Enjoy the music. Let's see. I know I have. I'm going to crack open another beer and probably go have a smoke on the back porch. And then I'll probably be playing some Call of Duty. So if you guys want to join some Call of Duty. Do you think the vast majority of Chinese hotspots have come online in the past 2 months and Bobcat is slow to selling to the USA and world market? I think yes, because they can sell them to China because they are based in China, and get them out and operating quicker in China than going through customs and getting them sent over here to America. Do you think the vast majority of Chinese hotspots have... But I also have a slight feeling that a good majority of the Chinese hotspots are hacked and fake. Just because... I don't want to sound like racist or like wrong or like stereotypical, but it's very common knowledge that a lot of like hacking and phony baloney comes out of China. I mean, you can look at love the live streams. Thanks very much, Mike G. I appreciate it, man. I want to do it more. I got my Bobcat on Monday and ordered on April 23rd. My wife is on her way home. Good time to start wrapping up too. Awesome. Yeah, like stay tuned to the channel to see what shenanigans that I'm pulling. But yeah, so a lot of the hotspots in China I don't think are legit hotspots. I think they're spoofed. And, like I was saying, that China is a little notorious for having a lot of that kind of shady activity. Just look at like World of Warcraft and MMO game, like Chinese guild, like Final Fantasy talk here, guild farmers and gold farmers and so on and so forth. So yeah, I also think there is inspiration to get those miners out to the Chinese populace faster than the American populace. Like look at someone like me and like Daily Mint. Like we're out in like Daily Mint's in a beautiful area, so I can't really talk like him. But I am borderline lone wolf out in Davenport, Florida. So there'd really not be any inspiration to have them sent out to me to get that mining network going. So, how long is your LMR 400 run? 25 feet. And with 25 feet, the LMR 400 cable calculator states that it's a 1.1 dBi loss. LOL, look at China on Helium Place, like half their miners are up perfectly. Exactly! I played Final Fantasy 14, and yeah, Guild Farmers for days. Yeah, I played Final Fantasy 14 and Final Fantasy 11. I play every Final Fantasy game. I have a Final Fantasy 8 tattoo on my chest. Look at the explosion of hotspot in China. Definitely location hacking. Thank you. Yeah, it absolutely is location hacking. And location hacking was big in Pokemon Go in China as well. China! So yeah, that's just how it is. But yeah, in Final Fantasy 11, I was a Red Mage Ninja, so I could solo them summoner fights. And then in Final Fantasy 14, I was a Paladin. What's going on, DeFi dude? Majority of Chinese people couldn't afford to buy a 500 miner either. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, 1.1 dBi, nice. Verse 3 from the LMR 240 run. Yeah, someone left a big comment on my videos talking the other day about maybe I should look into an LMR 600 cable as well. But Daily Mint and I were talking about antenna signal boosters. And so I might actually test one of those because you can buy them at Walmart for like 14 bucks. But you have to buy an adapter. So I don't know how well the adapter would run if that would lose dBi. But what we're going to do right now is we are going to focus on getting that 5.8 dBi antenna out into the attic with the LMR 400 cable, and we're going to see if that boosts the sales. We're going to see if that boosts the mining, especially since my 2 miners My miner and my in-laws miner will have one. My in-laws will be outdoors. Mine will be internal, which will be still in the attic. And if my in-laws is popping off like crazy, then the obvious answer would be to turn around and put my miner outdoors as well, which I've showed that I have the external antenna mount and all that jazz. So we'll see. And then if that doesn't work, what I'm going to end up doing is ordering another cable off of USA Coax, maybe for like 3 or 4 meters. And then I will put the Bobcat miner in my attic, because then at that point we'll be closer to September and October when it's a little bit cooler down here in Florida. And I'll have, instead of a 25-foot cord running to my antenna, just like a 4-foot cord running to my, not 4 meters, a 4-foot cord running to my, so 1 meter, 1.5 meters, whatever, running to my antenna to really help put that out. And then my Wi-Fi is beautiful, so I don't have any issues with my Wi-Fi. I'm not worried about running my Ethernet cord up there. But I'll put that in my attic with a little desk fan that constantly blows on it and keeps it cool. And hopefully it won't burn out. So that's kind of the goal there. But all right, ladies and gentlemen, it is 2:30 my time. My wife is on the way home from work. Vosk made helium mining look so easy. No hard to get one when they send for free. LOL. You're 100% correct. And the one thing that you know, I watch Voskcoin. I don't watch his videos to 100% completion. Like, I usually skip through his 10 seconds of Tails footage and his first, like, Compass mining ads and stuff like that. And he's got a lot of repeat information. So I kind of I like his chapters, and I go to the pertinent information I need. One thing that I've noticed, all the B-roll footage DeFi Dude facts then land a consensus. Yeah, he lands a consensus group. And like, that was the final thing. I was like, oh my God, he just pulled like $5,000 like his second day. So if you watch his B-roll film footage of his miner, there's no reason why he should be getting anything, because the first day I put my Bobcat miner up, I had my antenna out in the window, and all of my comments were like, dude, get it away from the window. Like, you have a 4 dBi antenna, like, that window is going to kill it all. You're not going to get anything. I'd recommend putting the antenna outside, because with it trying to go through the walls and roof, that is equivalent to an 8 dBi loss. Yeah, I know. Considering MXC mining with the Match X miner, no, not in the least. I looked at that and I was like, no. I think it's what, $1,200 for that miner. Then he did that video where he was like, oh, I put this miner on my trash can and now it's making me money. No, I'm not gonna do that MXC miner at all. I looked into that. I don't have any. That's just like, you know, like, yeah, I've got the ASIC miner and he sold me on the HNS and the little like desktop miner. But as a YouTuber, I bought that to do content, and so I can, like, you know, do videos, and maybe you guys are interested and I can, you know, generate my YouTube revenue. Which no one seemed to be interested in the HNS miner, with due reason. I don't want the news! I don't know why you're doing this to me anymore, computer. But yeah, so you're 100% right. He gets his miners probably for free, and then he gets the consensus group right after. Oh, it's around 3K now? Oh yeah, I think when he did the video it was like 12, like 1.2 or 1.8K. But yeah, so what I was saying, because I'm going back to Keelay's comment, he shows the video with the Bobcat miner in the one windowsill and the antenna at the next windowsill. And I'm sitting there and I'm looking at it and I'm like, I was like, the only thing that I think that he's doing is he removed the screen mesh from the other window, where if that's a double pane or a single pane window, the DBI loss, there's like, you're not going to get shit. So, I don't know. Like, I'm not talking trash about Voskcoin, but you guys are 100% right. He probably got his stuff for free. Obviously, with them doing the Voskcoin miners, that they're sending him those, you know, the collaboration miners immediately, and he's getting those pretty quick and getting them fired up. But the dude's been hustling. Like, at one point, I would love to be, you know, 400,000 subscribers on YouTube and just have, you know, sponsored content and people sending me miners for free. But what I'm going to do differently is I'm not going to sell you the dream. Obviously, with my helium mining, you guys have seen me start. Like, you saw him just plug it in and go, and he's like, I'm making so much money, it's great. You've now seen me for the past 30 days going, okay, well, I originally had it sitting here, and I haven't had any returns on it. Now I moved it into here, and I have this shitty little cable that I spent 15 bucks on, and this probably scam. For some humor, does Matt Doge deserve a ring for punting the ball to Deshaun Jackson? No, and Eli Manning also doesn't deserve a Hall of Fame. But yeah, so he's got this easy dream where it's like, oh, I just plugged it in my butt and I made $1,000. Where I'm like, I plugged it in and got jack diddly squat. So that's why hopefully we're gonna get there one day. So, anywho, I know I've done closing for since you guys would have had an 11-5 record versus the PAX 10-6 and tiebreaker. Yeah. So I'm now can't do football talk. No football talk. I'll do plenty of that tonight at the bar because I'll be dressed like a giant supporting idiot like I always am. So that's gonna do it for me today, guys. Thank you very much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. I've had a lot of fun streaming and talking with you guys. Thank you for leaving your comments. If it's the first time on the channel, Algo to $3 now. Eventually, it'll be there soon. Don't worry. What's going on, Crypto Angry Miner? If you're watching this as a video in the future, thank you very much for watching a stream for an hour and some change. Otherwise, please consider hitting that subscribe button, turn on the bell notification, QR code somewhere over there, above my head, whatever. That's for Algo. Description in the video. Blah, blah, blah.